Everybody, this is Ori again saying hi from Japan, Ori and Mushiko. This is a pickup video I want to do that I did today. I picked up some stuff on Akihabara, of course without Mushiko. So thank you very much for coming. Fuck off. Yeah, I haven't done a video in a little while, not too long. Pickup video. I actually had a birth. My son was born. So I spent a week in the hospital with my wife on the west of Japan, where she's still there at her grandmother's house in near Nagasaki. The kid is very cute. I have to say, he is. You know, it is something. You know, when you're going through having a kid, you know, it's a very life changing experience, and you know, I'm so glad that you know, in a couple of years I could be playing with him, you know, all those video games, and it's a great motivation to be able to inherit all these games, you know, to him. So I hope he will be interested. If not, not, you know, I don't care, you know, but I really hope he will play with me. I need somebody, you know, I need another me to play, you know. So that's, I guess, the reason I had a kid, and you know, also being half Japanese, you know, it's perfect for him. So maybe I'll show you, maybe guys, in the future I'll show you some photos. But yeah, forget about babies. You know, we're here for video games, right? Oh, in another note, I mean, talking about stick modification, my son will have to get his stick modified also, which means that me being a Jew, and my son also is going to be a Jew in the future. We need to modify his stick, means to circumcise him, which is not being done in Japan. So it's another project we're gonna do. I don't know how to cut foreskins, but I plan, you know, once we go abroad, we're gonna go to somebody who does it. We're gonna have like, a whole Jewish ceremony, and we're gonna get his stick modified, you know. So on that note, I went to Akihabara today. I came back this last Sunday. I came back to Tokyo, and today I wanted to take a little bike ride and go to Akihabara because I was looking for a specific game that I wanted to buy, and I will show you. But first, what I found is something that I was really happy about. It was really cool, actually, and it's an arcade stick. It's a Super Famicom arcade stick. Now, you guys all know I'm tripping about my Hori PC Engine stick, right? And the amazing part about it, I mean, although I changed the stick, the build is so great, and you have the motherboard ready for the PC Engine with all the turbo buttons, and I mean, this box, just this metal, it's a full metal box, great build, great depth, so you can modify it pretty easily. So it's pretty awesome. So what I found is the evil twin of the Super Famicom. It's exactly the same controller, but the Super Famicom version. So let me show you again. It's exactly the same build, I mean, which I'm so happy about. So it's exactly the same concept, just it has the motherboard for Super Famicom, and it has the Super Famicom logo on it, which is really cool. Even though it's just a sticker, it's really cool that it is. So this is the fighting stick for the Super Famicom. It has all the turbo buttons and matching button colors of the Super Famicom controller, which is really cool. If anybody interested in getting one of those, they're not expensive. They have another one at the store, and if anybody wants to get one, I can send it. It's like $25 to buy one of these. It's awesome. So let me know. It's great shape. It's got all the stuff to hold it nicely. It's a fantastic build. So this will get me motivated to use my Super Famicom. Since it's so inferior to the Mega Drive in terms of shooters, I hardly use my Super Famicom. So now, I mean, I am very motivated to use my Super Famicom with this new controller, Faginaris. I hardly use the Super Famicom. It's shit for shooters. No, I'm kidding. But hopefully it will help me rediscover some shooters. So The buttons are great. No complaints. The sticker is very loose. So I purchased a Semitsu LS32. I hope it will match the chassis pretty easily, but it's got really cool restrictors. I haven't seen this type of restrictors before. It's got like a double plastic restrictors from the back. It's not expensive, you know. It's like $15. You buy like a fantastic controller. So I'm glad I got it. I got it right after I got this stick. It's a no-brainer. So I'm gonna modify it and make an excellent stick with that. And next thing I bought, I'm gonna show you the game last, but next thing I got, I'm not sure how long I'm going to live in Japan. I mean, I'm more inclined to go to my home country, but in terms of work, I have to stay here for my career, so there's kind of like no choice. Um, so in the meantime, when I'm here, I plan to buy like a double of every old console, like the Saturn and the Super Famicom and PC Engine. I have already many, but Saturn and Dreamcast, for example. So I bought a Mega Drive, a replacement Mega Drive. I saw a loose one for half the price, but actually the controllers are pretty expensive. And since I butchered my old controller to build a custom Mega Drive arcade stick, I just bought. It was actually cheaper to buy everything together with the power adapter. So I got this one as a replacement, and the reason I also bought it now is I kind of like see how the market goes in Akihabara, and I see when there's less things around, when things start to disappear. And before they used to have like piles and piles of Mega Drive, and now they're starting to disappear. There's actually, this is like the last one I got, actually one of the last one I saw in Akihabara. I'm sure they're going to get more, but I decided to get one before it gets more expensive, and I really want to get a replacement Mega Drive since I like it so much, and maybe my son will like it in the future. His name is Primo by chance. I named it Primo after a famous Italian author. And I got also those little switches because I'm going to mod it to play it internationally. Now, again, I want to explain about my shirt. This is a very festive shirt for my couple of new subscribers, if anybody is watching, and for their birth. So, very festive for you guys. And yeah, and speaking of fluctuations, I saw that there was a game that I was interested getting in, very interested in. It's kind of like a mini Holy Grail for the PC Engine. And I saw a couple of copies, and I want to buy it for a while. In Akihabara, it costs half the price, less than half the price of what you find it on eBay. And even if maybe I can find it a little bit cheaper by Yahoo auctions, I still couldn't find it. And usually what you buy in Akihabara is good quality, so everything is tested and is really good shape. So I decided to buy it and get it over with because this game, the emulation of it, like the last game I bought, Koryun, for the PC Engine, the emulation is very flawed. You know, in general, emulation is not the real deal. It's pretty close, but it is not the real deal. It's not the real media, like physical media. And in terms of gameplay, Koryun and this game that I'm gonna show, either they don't have music in emulation or it's highly flawed. So it's really awesome to get the real deal. And the real deal is Magical Chase for the PC Engine. I'm going to do a review on it soon. I played it in emulation, so I know it is good. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't know it's like a really fantastic game for the PC Engine. So it's really good shape. Again, you know, it's Akihabara quality, so everything is you know, it's nicely wrapped and you know, fantastic condition. Like it's mint, like you guys said. So I'm gonna do a video review of that and of Koryun also. Maybe I'm gonna do like a twin Holy Grail review for the U cards on the PC Engine. But this game is really fantastic. I'm really glad I got it. So yeah, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I have like a couple of very exciting bids I did on Yahoo Japan. It's a great benefit living in Japan because you have access to Yahoo Japan, which people empty from all over Japan. You know, they empty the stock or whatever they had at home and they're selling it. So you find like, I found a couple of very exciting objects that a couple of my subscribers will be very, 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 very interested in, droolingly interested. So we'll see. I hope I'll win the bids, and I will do a video on that and on my CRT that I'm bidding actually on, also on Yahoo Japan. I'm waiting for a long time to get a CRT. I actually I'm gonna explain all this stuff in my next video. And when I'm gonna get to CRT, I'm gonna explain the whole saga. It's not like Faginari's saga in terms of CRT, but it's just very difficult to get a CRT in Japan, to get a hold of the CRT and the right CRT for gaming. So I'll leave it for the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please ask any questions. If anybody's interested in getting one of these, I can still find one of these for pretty cheap and send it to you as a help for me from Japan. I can even mod it if anybody wants it, you know. So yeah, thank you again for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Stay safe, shoot the core with pink bullets, and that's it. Get the fuck out of here.